Hello, hello, hi, hi, hi. Let me just put Spotify a bit less. Here we go. Hi, hi, hi. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice Sunday. A nice Monday, sorry. A nice weekend, a nice Monday. Hi, Nan. Hi, Zeke. Hello, hello. I ate so much for dinner. I am very full. Had too much food. I had a weird mental like link thing. Oh yeah, you had baguette. True, Zeke had baguette. I had a weird mental link thing earlier when I was cooking because I made pasta with tomato sauce and vegetable sausages, so vegan sausages, and I cut the vegan sausages into little bits to put in the sauce and stuff. Great. And I looked at my knife and my cutting board afterwards, and I was like, oh, I have to be careful because like I really like cooking, but I really like also knowing about cooking. And so immediately my brain went to cooking knowledge and being like, raw meat, be careful about it. Like you need to really wash your hand, be careful and stuff. And then I was like, that's not actual meat though. It's fine. I'll be fine. Like I don't need to be worried about it. Beware the vegan raw meat, truly. Like, it would be disgusting, but I could eat that sausage fucking raw and nothing would happen. Because vegan. But my brain was like, be careful. Immediately cooking knowledge. Yeah. It was a nice meal, but I did eat too much. Have done my research. I did a bit of a rushed sketch and stuff, but it's fine because I don't think like doing a more detailed sketch would help for the ideas that I have. So I think I'll be fine. Me after almost every ramen meal is just a lot. Yeah, you do like this. You do your huge bowls, but it's good for you because you don't eat that much. So it's good to have like one meal that's kind of like ending you, you know. You remember when I was complaining that I was getting into. I mean, it's one package. Yeah, but you put a lot in it. Like it's one package of noodles, but you add like a lot of ingredients. Yeah, I do. If I'm only eating noodles, I've had times when I would do like 2 packets of noodles and like eggs maybe or something. But if you add a lot of ingredients, it's not needed to have to. But yeah, remember when I was complaining about starting to get into Star Wars lore and I was like, fuck, that's bad. I've gotten worse. My brain fully doesn't really care about Star Wars anymore because they fully nerfed the only interested thing I have. Yeah, you know about this. I started getting into League of Legends lore because of Arcane. And it's one thing, like basically I have this very sweet, nice French guy on my TikTok that does streams, and a lot of people ask him about lore, and he does a lot of lore little talks, and so he will like clip the parts of lore and do little clips on TikTok and just talk about the lore. And the lore in Arcane, the lore in LoL, and the lore like from League of Legends that seeps into Arcane and stuff he thinks is going to happen or not going to happen and stuff like that. And I'm starting to get into it, and it's very bad. And you know it's starting to be really bad. I don't know names that much yet, but you know my brain cares and it's starting to actually get the information. When I was talking about it with Algernon earlier, and I started to have name of some of the side characters that I've never seen that are not in Arcane, knowing the stories of some of the cities and explaining it to Algernon and being like, oh yeah, no, actually this because I sent a character that I was like, oh, I think that's a character that Algernon would like. And Algernon was like, oh, are they like an ally to this character? And I was like, no, actually they're enemies, and this is the story, that's why they're enemies, and also this is what this character does. And I was like, I've watched a few TikToks. It's already over there. Get into Darius and Draven. I fucking love Draven. You gotta get into comics that are really good. Oh fuck, there's comics as well. Oh, because I already want to fucking read the book. They're making a novel about Mel's mom, and I'm already starting to be like, I really want to know about Mel's mom. Let me check who Draven is. Oh no. I'm sorry, it's okay, but I don't want to care about the fucking warrior guy that's half naked. I really don't give a fuck about that. I know, I've heard of him. I know he's human. That's all I know about him. He's a human fighter, that's all I know. I care much more about like magic and shit like that. He show off, self-obsessed bastard. Yeah, that's not for me. That's for you. We know this. We know it's for you. Darius, let me check. Darius, lol. Why do you only like the beefy guys? That's weird, Deke. Usually don't. That's usually not your type of character, so I'm like, that's weird. I just mentioned Darius because that's his brother. Oh, okay. I see. Well, they do look alike, to be fair. Wait, is Darius the one I saw in another video? Wait, is that him? I don't think it's him. No, it's not him. It's not who I was thinking of. I think Darius is in Arcane? No, he's not. Or if he is, it's like in the background in like 2 frames, because I haven't seen this man. Haven't seen this man. No, I was thinking of someone else that was mentioned in one of the videos of the guy that I was watching earlier that was talking about, I can't remember his name, but a guy that, one of the champions that became a god or something, and like a friend of his looked a bit like him. I think it's the guy with Mel's mom, but I might be imagining it. No, the guy with Mel's mom doesn't look like that. I see the similarities, but he doesn't look like that. The guy with Mel's mom has a beard and stuff, I think. They just both wear red. Is he Noxian? Is it the thing? Yeah, I think that's someone else as well. You just like thinking of a different beefy guy in armor. I love that Nan seems to also be into like know enough that you're still like telling me like the comics and stuff and everything, but also he's like, no, don't do it. I see league champions everywhere. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like, as someone who has no knowledge of League of Legends prior to Arcane, it's very fun to watch the show and keep like every fucking character that arrives in frame that seems a little bit important. I'm like, is that a champion? You don't want to know how much I'm into all of that. Okay, I won't ask questions then. I also know that I am arriving at a time where they're rewriting the entire fucking lore because of Arcane, and like also the MMORPG that they're doing. That's not out yet, but we have no idea when it's going to be out, but they halted like lore for that, from what I understand. Yeah, they're always writing the lore, from what I've seen. But honestly, I was trying to get into Star Wars lore, so, you know, I don't think it's going to be as worse or anything. But so far, I've learned about Noxus quite a bit from those videos. I've learned about a few of the champions that would arrive later in Arcane that are probably not born yet, but use magic and are mages, and like how that's interesting that magic is starting to be in Piltover in Season 2 and coming back, and what characters would be born from that or like would be impacted by that story-wise. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I've heard of so far. So yeah, exciting things. I'll see if I really get into it though, because the thing is, I can only get into it a certain amount, because I do not care for the video game, and I know I won't ever play League of Legends. It's just not a game that's appealing to me. So good. I know. It's just not at all appealing to me in any kind of way. So I don't know how deep I can get into the lore of something that I won't play. If that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, the game does not give you any knowledge of the lore anyway. Yeah, but like, it's easier. Like, if I was into the game, then I look up stuff and everything. That would make sense. If you don't care about the like main aspect of everything. Oh, hello Arinian. Hello Antoine. I cannot respect people playing /2. That's valid. I don't respect Zeki either. You can probably be a deep lore enjoyer without playing the game, to be fair. Yeah, I agree. But I think it's like, mentally, you have like the barrier of like, how much do I know about this, and like, how much do I care about it, and the actual thing. Haven't played in a while. Yeah, but you're still a player. I appear in a very important moment. Event will not play LOL. Good to follow. No, what I was saying, okay, hold on. What I was saying is, I will never play League of Legends. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't care. It's not a game for me. I've played one game like that in my entire life. Immediately went to nope. And nothing. It's fine, Nan. You're the exception. But I'm starting to know about League of Legends lore and character lore because of Arcane. And I'm starting to get into the lore and interested and learning about it because of videos I've been seeing, and specifically one specific French League of Legends content creator that does a lot of lore videos that is like extremely knowledgeable on the entire thing. And so I'm starting to care and learn and stuff, and that is upsetting. Oh my god, all your chatters have LOL experience. So sorry to hear this. I'm gonna play again now, but we're talking about it. Yeah. You can play later if you want to. Tumbly, I'm Timo. Oh, one of those. I've heard things about Timo player. I know about Timo. I know that they wink a lot at him in Arcane, like because of the kid in season 2, and there's a thing that's also a wink about him, like he's on a children's book or something in season 1. I know that in his old lore he used to be a psychopath kind of character, and in his new lore he's like a Boy Scout kind of thing where he sells cookies. The kid I was like yelling, I bet. So yeah, that's all I know about Timo. And I know that people are scared of Timo players. I don't know what that means, but I know people are worried. As far as I know, the lore was slim and all over the place, and then Arcane appeared, and now the lore is completely changed and retconned. It wasn't slim. There was a lot of lore beforehand, but now it's being all rewritten. And Arcane, because Arcane wasn't supposed to be canon at first, and then it became canon, and so now they're retconning a lot of it and rewriting a lot of it so that Arcane makes sense. So we, Evan plus you plus Juno plus Holland, Helen, not Holland, could be a team. We would just need one more. No, because I won't play League of Legends. I don't think Juno will play League of Legends, and I don't think you can make Helen play League of Legends again. I usually prefer Katarina. Love her. Her comics are so fucking good. Let me check who that is. It's okay, I mean, Katarina players are not much better. Calm down, Jinx. Kinney. Let's see, you're Jinx Kinney. You cannot judge anyone. Oh, she's pretty. Cute. With love. It's fun though. I'm enjoying learning about it. Because I love, like I've said this before and I will say it probably again, I love lores that just expand and you have so many corners to look into, and that's very much what Arcane and League of Legends is. It's like you focus on Piltover and Zone, and I know new seasons will be about other places, and I'm very excited about that, and other champions and other characters, and learning about, like, because we hear of Noxus, whatever, in Arcane, but we don't exactly know what it is if you don't have League of Legends knowledge. So hearing about it via videos and understanding what's happening over there and what they mean with that and what place it is exciting. I love learning. She has a funny voice line with Garen in game. Nice. I don't care much. Okay, that being said, we have a job to do. So September. Enough lol talk. Just slow down. Yeah, because like I don't know who Garen is. I don't know what the voice line is going to be. Like, I feel I should say I shouldn't say anything against lol because I have fallen back into Isaac. It's just another dead god. Why am I doing that? You can do it also, and Isaac is not on the same league as lol, bestie. You cannot. Isaac is a game that people are very into, but it's fine. League of Legends. You know. Oh yeah, ZK plays a lot of Isaac right now. Did you ever get a dead god, ZK? But yeah, here we go. It's Moon Rabbit season! Because September is the month of the Moon Rabbit. Ha! You're bad at the game, ZK. Pointing my finger at you. Okay, so the story of the Moon Rabbit. I love bullying ZK about shit that I am even worse at than you. Don't encourage me, I'm supposed to look for jobs, don't spend hundreds of hours. You can do both. Look for jobs, apply to them, and then play more Isaac as a treat. I say as I'm not going to... I've been trying to get into Skyward Sword this past few days, but I've been playing so much dating games with Helen that I don't have time because we end up being up until very late, and then I'm like, I'm not going to start the game now. And Skyward Sword was supposed to be a treat for me after... Why do I have double chat? Why does it do that? Wait, okay. No, this one, yes, no, the other one. Here we go. It is supposed to be a treat for after I do all my editing, and I've done none of the editing, but I really want to play Skyward Sword. There are things more important than money, not financial advice. I'm supposed to sleep sometimes. Yeah, true. I mean, you're looking at someone who is doing a comic and streaming and has very little money and has very little commissions. So, you know, I do what I can. So the Moon Rabbit. For September, because the... the celebration for the Moon Rabbit festivals and stuff in Korea is on the 15th day of the 8th month of the Chinese Lunar calendar, which is usually mid-September to early October, and this year is the 16th to the 18th of September. Was rather the 16th to the 18th of September, so it makes sense, you know, to have Moon Rabbits for September. So Moon Rabbits and everything that's around it, it's a tale that exists not only in Korea, it exists in China, in Japan, and Vietnam, and in Korea, but I'm going to be talking more specifically about the Korean version of the tale, because you gotta choose sometimes. I wish for a Moon Rabbit that breaks the moon in half. Please don't. So in Korea, it's called Daltoki, the story of the Moon Rabbit, and the festival itself is called Chuseok. It's a folktale from a Buddhist influence, and it's believed that the fullest, brightest moon appears during Chuseok, so the mid-autumn harvest festival that spans 3 days, and is a holiday in Korea, and symbolizes prosperity and a good harvest. So on the full moon, the tale is that on the full moon, there appears to be an image of a rabbit pounding rice cakes under a cinnamon tree within the sphere of the moon. And the rabbit has many tails in many countries, and is also known in some countries as the jade rabbit. And I have the specific Korean retelling of the tale that I'm going to read from gwangju'snewsjik.com. Here it is. So, there once was a village where there lived a rabbit, a fox, and a monkey who often played together. One day, the great emperor in the heavens decided to test the animal's loyalty to him. He came down from the sky disguised as a beggar and asked the animals each to bring him something to eat. The three generous animals instantly set out to honor the poor man's request. The fox returned to the beggar with a fish, likewise the monkey with some fruit, the rabbit, being a small and more limited animal, unfortunately was only able to bring back the grass he could gather. Ashamed of his feeble offering, the rabbit, in an act of self-sacrifice, proceeded to ignite the grass he'd gathered and threw himself into the flames to be eaten by a beggar as a meal. The action of the rabbit so touched the beggar emperor that he placed the rabbit in the moon to become its guardian and surrounded him with smoke as a reminder to all the rabbit's noble's death. To all of the rabbit's noble's death, sorry. Thus was born the legend of the moon rabbit, to be told for centuries to come. So that's a story, that's why the moon rabbit, and it comes from people seeing the rabbit pounding rice cakes and stuff on the moon, in the shapes of the moon. So rabbits are also a symbol of fertility. The smoke is interpreted by some as a cinnamon tree, also known as a gyesu tree in Korean. They are known for their sturdiness and longevity of life, and the bark, so cinnamon, it was used for medicine. The rice cakes, the rabbit or rabbits as a symbol of come together. Sometimes there's multiple rabbits, sometimes there's only one rabbit, and if it's multiple, it's usually a symbol of going back with family and making food together for the festival. I'm making a Korean food staple, so rice cakes, or an essence of life, and it represents abundance of harvest. So that's all I could find for it. And I got my my informations from gwangjunewsjik.com and honoraryreporters.korea.net. So that's the stories for the moon rabbit. I need to remember to commission you to do that one day, and I'll frame it on my wall and reminder of rabbits being dangerous creatures. No! Don't commission me to be mean to rabbits. That's so sad. So yeah, I want to... Ooh! Someone opened Binding of Isaac, and that someone is Deke. I have done a very cool Earth drawing a while back, and I was like, I could do kind of a similar thing but with the moon, and so I'm going to do that. It's one of the simpler quote-unquote month, but I do think it still works with it, because I wanted to add rice cakes or something around, but the rice cakes that are specifically done for that festival are not like the very pretty everything of rice cakes. They're very colorful, they're very cute, but they just kind of look like simple dumplings. So I think if I added them in, it wouldn't look like anything. It would probably be a bit confusing for people that don't know what the festival is and like how it works and stuff, that those are rice cakes from it. So you know, that's why I didn't add them in, and I couldn't find good pictures of cinnamon trees, so just got two little rabbits hopping. Yeah, lore is always so interesting. I love stuff like that. Here we go. But yeah. Maybe I'll do something all blue. I could do that. Be interesting, like a kind of purplish blue like that. Yeah, such as that. Okay, yeah. Ah, fuck. Okay. But yeah. Here we go. Nice. Hopla. With the gang, we also started yesterday to play another dating game, another dating sim called Obscura, which is very fun. And there's two of the... It's like an episodic game, so there's a lot of stuff that isn't out yet. We just have 2 episodes of some of the 4 love interests. We have 2 episodes for 2 of them, and we have 1 episode of the third one, I think. And we've played 2 episodes of the one that we like the most, and then 1 episode of another one the other day. And it's very fun because our favorites so far of the love interests is the one that no one's making fucking fun out of, and that is sad. There is a hot priest kind of character, and of course everyone is simping for the hot priest, and everyone is leaving our little guy just because they're horny for a priest, and that makes me sad. Because he's so sweet, he's so nice to MC, he's really adorable. And it's like, please treat him right as well. Like, he deserves to also get love and fan arts and sweet stuff. You know? A sad, sad existence. All because the people are horny. But the game is really well made. Like, we've had, the only issues we've had so far is there's some mistakes in text sometime, but like it's easily bypassable. Like, you still understand what's happening. Like, a letter missing here or there is fine. But like they have a whole, because the game is NSFW's 18 plus, and so they have a whole thing where you can you have a safe word mode where you can click on it if you get like overwhelmed or need a break, and you have options to either like go through like a thing to help you calm down, or talk with the main character who's like, I'm fine, I'm okay, this is all fiction, it's all going to be okay. And it's really sweet, it's really well done. They have lots of stuff like that for this, for accessibility stuff, and it's really good that they've done that. It's an all-women team, I think, that has done the game. Doing the game, because the game is still like being made and stuff. The illustrations are really cute as well. The characters are really cute. So it's been very fun to play, and Helen is great because we had done a first run. Since it's a game Helen bought, we don't like. We can redo the stuff and replay and go back in onto the stuff as much as we want, of course. Like, it's not a free game. So, well, it's a nice option, the character menu. Yeah, it's really good. Like, it's a whole text and stuff. With the character, with like options you can click on and everything to help you calm down if you're having a panic attack or need a break or whatever. It's really great. It's honestly really well done. But yeah, since we bought, like, we had done a first route with our favorite guy for the 2 chapters, and then we realized that there was a route where we could get a kiss, and so we redid, like, Helen redid the full thing with like the good answers and stuff, and we got the scene, and we were very happy about it. We were having a great time yesterday redoing that scene because they're really cute. And the story is nice as well. It's the story of, you can play a character, you can choose whatever gender you want, whatever pronouns you want. And so you play a character that goes into a kind of Ender City thing, and you have to wear a mask so everyone's anonymous. It's kind of like a black market kind of city. And so you go there to get medicine for a condition that the main character has. And it's a really like rare type of medicine that's really hard to get. And so it's kind of like a MC will do anything to be able to get that thing storyline. And you meet the love interest there, and depending on who you end up with, you get different adventures. And the 2 that we are out so far, you have so the priest, of course. You can imagine what goes on in that storyline. And the guy that we like, which is a thief and has a little like town he made himself with his friends and stuff, and they kind of save the people of the town and help and stuff. They're really cool. They're really cool. it's kind of fun also to have like different I was going to say flavor, but that's not the right word, but different genres of dating games, because we've been playing a lot of the one that we have from our childhood, which is you know, slice of life, high school, more university, or like job. But we're playing a lot of that one, which is that genre, and so playing a little bit of something that's a bit more fantastical, a bit more fantasy, that's been very fun. Doing little heists and stuff. And the story is really nice, and the characters are really nice as well. So far so good. Hopefully the new chapters are also as cool whenever they come out and we play them. But I'm very excited. It's been very fun because it was just me and Helen, and then Deke came in and was like, I want to be included, please, even though I don't really care about dating games. And so he got included. It's more of a like, I'm hanging out while you all play than anything else. And Juno was also available yesterday, so we could also play with Juno. It was very, very fun. Especially for that one since it's in English, because the one we usually play is in French, so only like Juno can't really hang out for that, sadly. I mean, of course she's welcome to if she wants to, but like she wouldn't understand what's happening. And Deke can hang out as well, but you know, we'll understand a little bit. With more white nose. Well, this one was more with people being actively listening and watching and playing with us. So it's fun as well. I'm very happy. It was very fun hangout. And I'm excited for more hangout because next week? No, because it's next week. Not this week, next week Saturday. With Helen and Antoine, we're going to watch the Markiplier show. Finally, we've been wanting to watch it since it came out, but we haven't been able to. So we're finally doing that, and I'm very excited about that as well. It's going to be fun. So yeah, lots of fun hangouts. That sounded really cool indeed, and yeah, Slice of Life is cool, a bit oversaturated. I don't mind it as much. Since it's not high school anymore, it's like the university one, it's less oversaturated, because characters are adults and stuff. And the only reason we've paused it is because we don't have points anymore. We need to wait. And I was like, please, Helen, stop paying this game to have more points. But yeah. Hell yeah, I can't wait. The Age of Sleep, yes, I'm so excited. I know so little about it, it's going to be so fun. By so little, I mean I know nothing. Which is how I like to go into shows. I like to have zero news. tried to trick myself by saying it's going to be meh, but I'm nicely surprised when it reveals itself to be super cool. Otherwise, I'll override myself and I'll risk being a bit disappointed I hit my brain. Yeah, I get that for sure. Since I don't really have any, like, anything that I want from it, because I don't know what it's going to be, I'm not hyped for it. Like, I'm excited to watch it, but I don't have anything specifically waiting for it, if that makes sense. I don't have any, like, expectations. So I think I'll be fine. But I get that for sure. Like, Arcane definitely had that, but thankfully it's beating my expectations so far, so doing great. I know, like, Spider-Verse, when the new one is going to come out, it's going to be that as well. Like, the expectations are off, like, through the roof and shit, which is really hard to then go back from. Same, I have a book I really want to read that's coming out in December. Expectations are through the roof. It's hard to keep a level-headed head. It's not going to be exactly like the picture, but I think it's fine. I made stuff way too big, but that's okay. This is a book I'm almost done with. I only have like 100 pages to finish, and I've just been not doing it. Same, because I don't have time at night, and like I need to finish that fucking book. Ugh. So I can start something else. It's not bad or anything, but it's a bit mid. I was wondering why. I love when I make a layer and then I just don't use it. The whole green, the whole renders are supposed to be in here, but that's okay. That's fine. It can just be on one layer. I'm used to that. Up. Go. 10 times more annoying, but it's okay. Me, I'm not going to just do on one layer. I need to like be careful and shit. Does as I think I'm going to do, and then just forget to go back on the right layer. Well, that's fine. It's a decorative layer. Yeah. Got something I'm trying to not hype myself too much about as well is we've been speaking with the friends of doing Christmas at my place with Holland and Dickie, because Holland is going to be in town anyways for Christmas, so that'll be great because it's also around her birthday, it's around my birthday, so you know, lots of things. And then Dickie was like, I could come, and we were like, yes, you can come for sure, 100%, please come. So we don't know if Dickie will be able to come yet or not, but that's the talks. But the thing is, I haven't asked my parents yet if they're going to be in town for Christmas, so I need to know before I invite people, you know. And if they're not here, like which week they're not going to be here and stuff. Because usually they would not be here, but there's chances they might be this year because of stuff. family stuff, so I'll ask next week because I can't ask this week, but I'm trying not to hype myself up in case, because, you know, life has a way of being really annoying like that. Yeah, we'll see. But let's hope, because that would be really fun, and I really want it to happen. See and hope, yes, for sure. Because the only time I've done a friend Christmas was with Antoine in chat. But it was a bit different because it was a thing of like going back and forth and stuff. It was still very fun, to be fair, to do some things, the two of us. So like it's exciting to think of doing another one. Hope everything clicks the right way to achieve it. It's a wonderful idea. Yeah, I hope so. Because it would be like it would really be great. Honestly. I'll ask for a picture of this fun gang. Yeah, for sure. Remind me and I'll send you pictures. If it happens, of course. Up. I still have pictures of Antoine with their beard filled with glitter and little I don't know how they call it, but little thing like these crocodile things that had little Christmas ornaments on them all over the beard. It was very, very fun. We made like 3 chocolate tarts or something like that for some reason. It was a good Christmas. Also, it would be so much easier for me because then I don't need to send gifts all over. I can just get them to my house. The small Christmas ball on my beard with glitter and the ugly sweater. Yeah, it was so fun. Hehe. I believe you put makeup on one of my eyes also. Yeah, I did your makeup as well. At the time. It was different stages and stuff. Like I did your makeup and we did the glitter stuff. You're always fabulous, Antoine. You're always fabulous. It's in your blood. I may have a medical problem then if I have glitter in my hood, in my blood. But yes, I'll take it anyway. I mean, you don't need glitter in your blood to be fabulous. It's just, you know, a way of life, a way of being. You're always that, for sure. Know what you are. Say it. Bum, 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 bum. I have to say though, I know it's now becoming an unpopular opinion, sadly. And in the view of season 2 of Arcane, I've seen my viewpoint on the matter become unpopular apparently. But I would like to say that I still hate Jace. I don't care. People are turning their back to the Jace hate train. And I think it's not fair. I think we should continue to hate him. I don't think he's redeemed himself. I think a lot of it is cishet women that simp for him because he has longer hair in the fucking trailer image. And I think others are just misguided. I still hate him with my whole entire heart. I don't think he's redeemed himself one bit. He is, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Hammer Boy. And others are your dear friends. Yes, others are my dear friends that are misguided in their viewpoints of Jace. The thing is, I don't like, he is an extremely well-written character. He is extremely interesting. We'll never get away from that. It's the same with Caitlyn. Caitlyn starting to get so many haters, but I love Caitlyn. But I'm not a Caitlyn defender. I will never be a fucking Caitlyn defender. But she's an extremely well-written character. Jace as well. I can't fucking stand him. I could never stand him. I will never be able to stand him. Anytime I see his face, I just want to shut his mouth with cement. I cannot stand him. And most of the reason why I cannot stand him is because of how much I care about Victor. And how much I love Victor, and people don't understand that, I think. Because a lot of people are like, but Victor, and I'm like, no, that's the reason I don't like him. I don't get the Jace love either. Thank you, Nan. Thank you. He is so insufferable. I cannot stand him. Like, he is a picture perfect thing of everything I hate in like people that like are in high places and like want to pretend to themselves that they are doing good but can't be fucking bothered to actually look at the world in the eye and do anything worthwhile. Like, and then he complains that he didn't do enough, and then he goes back to doing nothing. Like, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. I will slap you so hard. I'm more Jason troll now. Yeah, but I don't trust your taste. I used to be a full hater from Victor's backstory in LOL. Ah. Can you tell me what the backstory was in LOL? I want to know. Because I'm guessing it's not canon anymore anyways, so... I don't get that he's less bad. I still fucking hate him. I'm so happy. Actually, I'm trying to not spoil Arcan's intro as much as I can, so I will not say that, but... You go, Victor, you go. I could tell you what I recall, but you could... Or you could read it. Oh, is it the short story you've told me about? Because if so, yeah, I'll go read the short story. You're right. I thought it was like something else, that's why. No, I'm afraid it's just Victor focused. Ah, I see, I see. But the backstory lore is also kind of a short story. Ah, I see, I see. I'm interested now. I wanna know. I should pull up. Yes, please send me the links. Please, 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 please. I'd love that. Give me, give me, give me. Also, for anyone that cares, my favorite characters from Arcane are Victor, of course, obviously, and Selko. Thank you for your condolences. Yeah. I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I don't know what you mean. I mean, I feel like whoever your favorite is in the show, you will be doing equivocally as bad, because everyone is having a horrible time, but you know, still. Thank you, Dicky. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. I'll read that later. I have the sickest fucking Victor tattoo idea though. I'm so excited. I will never be able... Like, I won't be able to have it anytime soon. But fuck do I want that tattoo. So fucking badly. Haven't gotten a tattoo in so long. I miss it so much. It's kind of fun because I have my tattoo list in my notes. It's kind of fun to go back in and be like, that I wouldn't get anymore, and get it off the list. But also I know from just knowing myself that if I had gotten it, I wouldn't be regretting it, because it would just be a sign of that time. And that's how you should think about tattoos. Don't be afraid of the commitment, just do it. And if it's not as important as it was to you whenever you got it, that's fine. It's a mark of who you used to be, and you should celebrate that. I have some tattoos that I wouldn't get them anymore today. That doesn't mean I regret them, that just means they're part of me. But yeah, I love tattoos. But yeah, you'll see if you need to find me, I'll be on the Jace hate train in the corner. Happy to be there. It's very funny because Helen started to really like Jace, and she really hates Mel now. And I'm the opposite. I really like Mel, but I fucking hate Jace. So I find that very, very funny. Mm. Oh, there is something very like chaotic in me that says that thinks that there is something incredibly funny and making me want to piss off League of Legends players by knowing more than they do on League of Legends lore, but not fucking knowing what the fuck the jungle is. I find that so funny. I would never interact with people that just are League of Legends fanatics on Twitter, but the idea of doing that is very funny to me. I don't think that'll pull me through enough to like become actually good at knowing the lore, like knowing enough. But you know, I love that idea in my brain. No, it's not that one. I'm very scared of doing this part. I'm very, very worried. This thing. Is this? Yes, this one, okay. Getting all the little... Getting there. YouTube, please work. I'm asking you for one thing. I love VidyoTube. I'm very thankful to the person that did it, but I would love it if it stopped quitting on me for absolutely no reason. Here, okay. Okay. Now's the time for the raise of stuff. Sorry for the sniffles. Gonna go. Maybe a slight cushion on this would be nice. Needs to be focused. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to also make. Okay. I don't know if it treated the moon that much. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I'm done with it or not, because I just know that if I finish working on it now, when I'm finished to work on it, you know, like I'm not going to get back to it. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Could be more detailed, but don't know. Maybe refine a few things, but I like that it's a bit rough as well as the thing. Yeah, for now. I'll leave that as is for now. I'll see if I change it later on. Ooh, hello Antoine, welcome back. I'm almost done pretty much. Since we still have a little bit of time, what I'm doing is just mostly adding as many details as I can in the moon. But it's pretty much like it's done. If it had been like 50 or 45, I would have just been done there. But since I still have a little bit of time, you know. Thank you. It's fun to do planets. It's really fun. I won't be doing many of them though. I'm not going to do a planet series or whatever, because fucking hell does it take time and like effort. But it's fun to do. It's like giving all the little details and stuff. That almost sounds like Vocaloid in some way. That's funny. Kind of vocoder energy. I'm definitely gonna commission you one day for a moon because hell yeah, that's so cool. Oh, thank you, you're sweet. Thank you, hehe. It's really nice, like, since I've been doing a bunch of ones for this series that are very painterly, it's nice to go back to my preferred thing, which is just blobs of colors and you see whatever the fuck it does. And it does something in the end, hopefully. It's so nice to see, like, from like the evolution kind of things, because I think the Earth, but the Earth I did also for the cover for Angel's Ward is a lot more detailed, but I think the Earth I did for Angel's Ward was like just doing the Earth was 3 hours, while this is the whole thing took me less than 3 hours. done before house. Cause wait, give me a second. Apply. Here. Where's the earth I did? It's in the other one. I mean, it's not that much more detailed. Did that take me 3 hours? I can't remember. Like this. I think this was pretty much the whole stream. I can't remember. I think maybe I did the base colors and the earth, and that took me 3 hours. I don't remember. Okay, that seems like not that. But also, I'm, you know. I don't know. Yeah, definitely must have taken me 3 hours if the whole thing was almost 8. And then you go back to... here. Please, thank you. Go back to this one and 2 hours 30 minutes. So I don't know. I think the earth was a bit more fiddly as well because, well, it's a bit of an important thing, so I wanted to make sure it was good. And I did do a lot more details in this. This is a lot more sketchy than the earth one I did, so guess it makes sense. Yeah, because like that's a lot more messy than like the equivalent on the earth one. No, it actually makes sense. Brain just got confused. Whee! Okay, I'm going to do... Here we go. Ta-da! I'm going to do the other color version. So, it's time for copy and paste. Okay, up, color profile and CYK. Here we go. You already see the difference in the intensity of the blue in the background. Also, yeah, that is all one layer. Because of course it is. Copies, how much is that? Max, okay, I see. Copy. It's a copy. 29 color burn, okay. Paste. Color burn. Where are you, bestie? Here you are in 29%. Here you go. Welcome back, Zeki. You are here for the copy and paste. Thank you. Of course, I did all of this on one fucking layer because why not? That's the way, brother. It really is. Copy, and afterwards it'll be the last one. Paste, and then copy and paste up. Paste. Activating mask. Here we go. Okay. Here we are. Thank you, Nan. That's very sweet. Thank you, Nan. So we have the digital version for the September one, and the printable version for it. The printable, like this one, I see the moon a bit more than this one because this one turned a bit more earthy and green and stuff for the parts that are not whitish beige. But I think it's fine. They can have their own little planet that is somehow not the moon. It'll be written that the moon rabbit somewhere, so it's fine. Let's all pretend it looks like the moon. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I think it looks good. For 3 hours, like, that's nice. Of course, the major, like, the most difference is in the background. Like, that is a lot less saturated. That's what the moonlight looks like. What do you mean? I mean, it is from my reference picture, so, you know. So, as always, let's do the little recount of everything, because that's fun to do. So far we have Goatman, both versions, Nandi, both versions, Valkyries, both versions, Pegasus, both versions, Bahamut, both versions, Pixies, both versions, oh fuck, I forgot his name, Impundulu, both versions, Chupacabras, both versions, and Moon Rabbits, wait, both versions. Hopla. And with that one done, we still have 3 to go. So still 3 weeks, and then I'll have to put everything like nicely into PowerPoint, and not PowerPoint, sorry, PDFs and stuff, like files. So it looks nice, and it's like a proper thing you can do. And I'm very excited. Thank you, that's really nice. But yeah, and then I'll leave it, of course, available on my Coffee, and people can either like take the digital version and write on it, like add a digital file, or print them and have them as like a physical calendar. It's so nice to see the project like advance so much, and all of my files being like all in there and stuff. Oh my god, the template is incredible. How did I know like the size of the thing? That's the backgrounds of things. That's me like looking at my calendar and being like, what's the size approximately? Just doing that, doing copy and paste, and this is the size of my canvas. Perfect. But yeah. So, for the rest of the week, I'm going to keep that big. I don't have the right planning on here. Yes, I do. For the rest of the week, so today was Stream Tuesday. Tomorrow we have more Tales Noir, which I'm excited about. I don't know how far we are. I think we started Act 4. I think that's where we are. So I don't know how many acts there are. But exciting. Then of course Thursdays is off. Friday will be art time. I will be doing a commission. I have a streamer that has commissioned me for emotes, so I'm going to be probably doing sketches of them because I have a bunch of them to do. So I'll be doing the sketches for that, or I'll be doing some line work depending. But probably sketches. Saturday we're starting Mist Free, which is also very exciting. Apparently it's less good than the other two, but we'll see where it goes. I'm just excited to do more puzzles and get my brain wrecked once again. And on Sunday, more co-working. I put co-working writing with co-working thumbnails, as always. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for the rest of the week. Here we have a little moon. Hehehe. Very happy with that. Good work. I'll be posting, of course, the final version of this on my Blue Sky and on my Discord. If you want the links, here we go. Blah blah blah. I don't think I have much more to say, honestly. Thank you, Antoine. But yeah, I'll be going now because I've been hyper productive and finished this earlier than I thought I would. But yeah, here we go. I'll be going now. Thank you all for hanging out. This was very fun. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow if you're interested to go see Tales Noir. Bye bye.